See ya! Oh my goodness, what a shot by Aaron Judge!
Michael, it was just a hesitation to see if it was going to go into the corridor. I don't know. I don't even have a word for it because we've never had to even look that far.
That almost hit a retired number.
Yes.
The first call of baseball is heard from playgrounds and backyards. Come play, it says. Learn how to catch, how to throw, how to hit. Next thing we know, we're squeezing the last bit of daylight out of the day for just one more swing or pitch or fly ball. This call rings on through sandlot games, youth leagues, and into high school. And during this time, a dream is born of one day making it to the big leagues. Every year, a new crop of hopefuls eagerly awaits to hear if their name will be called on draft day. For a select group of blue chippers, expectations will be high. For the rest, There can be no expectations, only hopes. These are the dark horses, garnering little fanfare they'll need to find a way to demonstrate that they belong amongst the best of the best. History shows that a handful can defy the odds and succeed at the game's highest level. What does it take for one of the many to rise out of the pack and make it to the show? It takes finding an identity as a player. It takes learning from one's successes and failures on the field. It takes the desire to raise the bar of our potential. It takes a lot of things. That's why only the most dedicated and driven will get there. And even fewer will see their star rise to the full realization of that whispering call to play from so long ago.
with you, babe. Going with you, babe. Wheeling up my stool, I definitely wouldn't miss a thing. When you're lost on your own and you're wondering if I'm following, just know wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe. Look at the draw. You, that's my lottery one. A gem of the round. I could be your finishing touch. So wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, baby. Wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe. See you like it, shining brightly through a haze. A little slings and arrows, smoke and mirrors, blue and icy meet my gaze. Boom, my heart beats like a blood love, slow to get up, hard to save. You fill my head with madness, good and bad. Don't be the one who got away, got away. Wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe. And every night spent without your face has me shuddering. I color my words in a violet shade to hide the pain. And you go solo no longer. I be special. Look at the draw. You, that's my lottery one. A gem of the round. I could be your finishing touch. So wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, baby. Wherever you go, I'm going with you,
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
Wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe. Wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe. Wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe. Wherever you go, I'm going with you, babe. Going with you, babe.
His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Cyrus Whaley, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a...
So coming to the plate, number 28. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Let her rip right here.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field. Up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
Castaneda.
In now, David Castaneda, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game.
Play ball. He's safe.
Striding in once again, number 28. He singled
28.
his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Play ball.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mark Irving.
Right fielder.
Hess gets his lead at first. Nobody out. shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Play ball. 3-3. You're out. Out. Out.
Ready once again, number 28.
Now
a hit in 2 tries so far.
28.
He's set. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the third baseline. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Central squad is on top. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 28. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, a late swing at a slider for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 0-1 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. One and one. Here it comes. Line toward right. Center. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Play ball. Three.
Your attention, please.
Ready for another shot now. Number 28. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trevino has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
Let's play ball.
So digging in now, number 28, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Need you right now.
Strike two.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Wow, he just looked completely overmatched at that at-bat. 3 straight pitches and down he goes. Barely had enough time to dig in. Believe me, the scouts noticed that.
Three. He said 3.
Ready for another chance? Number 28. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Yet another. Digging in to try it again, Zach Hess. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Play ball. 3.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-13 at the end of this one. The West get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Andrew Busher takes home the win. Antonio Alfaro pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Joe Townsend. Kansas-born left-hander will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Catcher, Mario Ramirez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, number 28. He's ready for his first debut here in this one.
Number 28.
He's set, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Patrick stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, he just looked completely overmatched at that at bat. 3 straight pitches, and down he goes. Barely had enough time to dig in. Believe me, the scouts noticed that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 28. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You know, he might not be used to the speed of this caliber of pitcher, but he sure as heck better get to school in a hurry, because that ball was right by him before he could even react. These scouts are looking for quick hands and a quick bat, and he showed neither right there.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Tovar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball that gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, number 28. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Thompson at second, Patrick at first, 1 gone. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, no hitter, especially the ones here, trying to impress professional scouts.
Into the box now, number 28. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
All right, come on now. One time.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, these scouts appreciate a hitter that's battling, trying to protect the plate, but it's a really fine line. You've got to be disciplined enough to take a pitch off the plate, even if you do have 2 strikes. We'll see if he can show a little bit more discipline next time up. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-4 the outcome today. The West Prospects used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Antonio Cairo.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select James Yabuta, a second baseman from the... With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select the first baseman from the West Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. When a player returns to a scout day, having been through the process before, he knows exactly what to expect. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Ken Richard, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Bolich aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Got him.
D-Rod.
Well, no-hitter, especially the ones here, trying to impress professional scouts at the Topps Amateur Showcase, wants to go down.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dustin Cruz, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rex Blake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Asensio leads off first with one away. Is on the ground to first, could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. So digging in now, number 28, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on, baby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Central Prospects lead it here 3-1. So striding forward now, number 28. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. This one's flared off to the right side. Asensio moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at that. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
Center fielder, number 13.
So striding in, Alexis Ortiz. He got on top of one. Down victim last time.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter.
To third. This could be two. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Striding in, number 28. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. To two balls and two strikes now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Throw won't get him.
He's going to be very happy with that double right there. He's got the eyes of the baseball world on him, his baseball future at stake, and he steps up with a solid double in the Topps Amateur Showcase. Not only does that speak volumes about his prowess at the plate, it shows that he can produce under pressure, which all scouts look for.
So stepping in, Alexis Ortiz. One out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Striding into the box, Kevin McNeil, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Central squad is on top here.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-3 the final score today. The Central took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Cal James gets the W on the mound. Ken Richard worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa.
We should go to 2018 motor transportation. Got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion. My dough inflated and I'm more creative. Signed a couple big deals, but it's no parade. See, it's a couple every generation. I wasn't supposed to make it out with the golden matrix. They get to speak like a little language. Minds that they straight all the story greatness. Got the mobile station. Full circle mobile motivation. So educated through negotiations. Got these shorts that I'm racing. Even worse, a horse and carriage front the church, laid off enough, I dealt with it. I ain't just out here for my health with it. I weighed the risk and the reward to see the scale to
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Blondie, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, that's the kind of at bat that proves to these scouts and front office personnel that you're a guy that can contribute at the next level. Knocks a solid double there, putting himself into scoring position and showing the world he's more than capable of being an effective offensive weapon on any roster.
Grounded to the right, and he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kevin McNeil.
Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Byers is there. Let's see if they try it. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. Stepping up now, Miguel Rosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rosa.
Here now the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in, Enrique Navarre.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Enrique Navarre.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matter. Digging in, Sean Gomez.
Batting third, the shortstop, Sean Gomez.
The 0-1 on its way. Attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Stepping into the box, Rex
Batting
Spicer.
fourth.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Spicer.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Blondie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready now. The pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Comes set and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left. Now to the plate, Kenny Byers. He drew a walk his first time up.
Byers.
The 2-1. Up the first baseline. While the throw pulls him off the bag. Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Blondie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Bolich leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, he just looked completely overmatched at that at-bat. 3 straight pitches, and down he goes. Barely had enough time to dig in.
At the plate, Big Daddy Blondie.
Big Daddy Blondie.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Windsor on at first, nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in to start the ninth, Big Daddy Blondie, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at bat. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite.
Strike taken, the throw.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Yeah, he was trying to show these scouts that he has some big-time speed, that he could do some damage on the Major League base pass, but it backfired on him. Hey, I applaud the aggressiveness, and so did the scout. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The West Prospects get the win despite...
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Eric Peters, a catcher from the Central Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Bernie Harper, a catcher from the West Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Jose Cordova, a closing pitcher from the East Region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Buford Gutierrez, a second baseman from the East Region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Antonio Quintana, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select Richard Yamada, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select Riley Brown, a starting pitcher from the East Region. With the eighth pick, the Atlanta Braves select Charlie Cornette, a right fielder from the International Region. With the 21st pick, the Milwaukee Brewers select Big Daddy Blondie, a first baseman from the West Region.
Once again, as last year, this returning candidate gets a call from his advisor on the third day of the MLB draft. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Real topics, ain't no way I will stop it. Chills watching, everything is going on around me. That wonder if I still got it.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season. Abraham Salgado gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Next will be the designated hitter, Big Daddy Blondie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Wait for a good one. Try it, kid.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defense.
Striding forward now is the DH, Big Daddy Blondie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up.
Now a pickoff play at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Big Daddy Blondie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Now the 2-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Digging in now, Mike Buckner. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Blondie. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Striding in once again, Big Daddy Blondie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Biloxi Shuckers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Taylor Williams claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joe Roland earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the Victoria Shuckers, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left an even 20 men on base. For the Biscuits, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 22 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Diamond Dynasty is the most thrilling way to build a baseball team. It's the perfect blending of card collecting and competition. Here, legends come out of the cornfields and play alongside the stars of today. Assemble your best team and lay claim to the land as you forge ahead in conquest to be the best. Or take on anyone in head-to-head play and win your way to the top of the leaderboards. Do you have what it takes to draft the right talent and battle your way to 12-0 in 3-inning games? Or will you be knocked out after just 2 games? Can you collect the best of the best and eventually lay claim to the greatest of all time? Can you handle the electric stuff of a Gibson, a Goose, or a flashback Verlander? Do you think you can shut down the machine, the kid, or the Sultan of Swat? Yeah, there are some people who say that baseball is just a game. But clearly they have never played Diamond Dynasty.
Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. In now for the O's, Tim Beckham. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Tim Beckham.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 home. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting fourth.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Machado, the runner at second with one away. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Batting fifth.
Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Davis. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Schoop leads off second with one gone in the inning. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Jones in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Count remains 2-2. Schoop at third with 2 away. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Now finds it, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Striding in, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Wojciechowski isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Colby Rasmus.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Missed with a slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready now, Caleb Joseph.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 36, Caleb
First
Joseph.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1 to him now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bonifacio's in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Asher Wojciechowski. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. From the stretch, fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. (2-0) to the Baltimore left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line drive to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Now 2 runs have scored. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park 3-run home run. Digging in to try it again. Tim Beckham hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready for another chance, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jonathan Schoop goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
In the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Digging in, Adam Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. In now, Jose Iglesias, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Into the box now, Alex Dickerson.
Left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Takes this the other way to right. Rasmus is there, one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher Casey Lawrence.
Albert Pujols will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Asher Wojciechowski. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. You remember he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This is in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now this is bobbled out in left center. Schoop is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready for another shot now. Colby Rasmus trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up.
For Seattle, right fielder, Nick Williams.
First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Scott Alexander answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. digging in once again, Caleb Joseph. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Asher Wojciechowski. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Asher Wojciechowski.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now batting, Tim Beckham. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. Ready to take his hacks again, Manny Machado, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened. And
they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Chris Davis now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. A fastball that just misses inside. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Valbuena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. The 0-1 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's 1 down now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. A base hit in his first trip.
Dickerson.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
Now batting, center fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
He's set and the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Center fielder number 10.
And the pitch.
Adam Jones.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Caleb Joseph.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Leading off
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Jones. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott Alexander.
Leonys Martin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Davis has it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Williams. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there. Buddy Bashirs gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Asher Wojciechowski. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 is a swinging strike on the breaking ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Trey Mancini. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. Dickerson ranging back, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Manny Machado now. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. Marte fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup, just missed inside. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Beckham on third with 2 out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bonifacio. Go. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the strike. Now the pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Sort of surprised.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Beckham is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. Riding in once again, Alex Dickerson. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Iglesias leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Bonifacio looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that gets him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
How about it?
Ready once again, Andrew Knapp. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
The pitcher, number 52, Buddy Boshiers.
Devin Mesoraco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Devin Mesoraco.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Brian Dunsing comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Marte has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-1 coming to Rasmus. Fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The catcher, number 32.
Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a ball.
Fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Asher Wojciechowski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 3-2 one more time. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Williams.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line towards center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Machado has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Valbuena. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Nope. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitch.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Machado now on 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jonathan Schoop. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. From the stretch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
And this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Chris Davis now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready now for Baltimore, Adam Jones.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he's safe. And the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Colby Rasmus.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. So stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Asher Wojciechowski. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Joseph is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Leading off for Seattle, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now here's the pitch. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. So coming to the plate, Andrew Knapp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second, looking for the cycle. Mancini takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Third baseman,
digging in, Tim Beckham. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Tim Beckham becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Ball 3.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The second baseman.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1 to start the at bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. Settling in now, Chris Davis. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 48, Richard Wyatt.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. Hit high and deep to right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Up next will be Nick Williams. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Dribbled up the line. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On the ground to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Thank you for
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall.